Ladies and gentlemen, the democracy has spoken. So, as a man of democracy and equal rights, I will not sit here and ignore people's votes. Okay, we had a fair election and the results are here. So, what I'm going to do exactly what I promised, unlike some other politician. The question for atheist video, which I directly stole from Emma Thorne. Let's just call her Emma, okay? Which I directly stole from her, and I'm going to answer those questions, which I think I have potential to answer these questions better than her. Oh, and after this video, I probably get called some other new names. At this moment, as you can see, here are some few insults that I get. At this point, I'm like collecting insults like Pokemon, okay? Pokemon. So let's start this, okay? Let's hopefully I will find some new insult to add to my list of honor.
Somebody sent us a DVD to watch. Let's just take a look, shall we?
To be clear, I didn't receive any DVD. She's the one who got the DVD. I did not receive any DVD, okay? Probably she did.
Xu Ying, come forward.
I'm here, sir. Please judge me with mercy.
Why did you take your own life?
No choice. My father, my mother, my siblings, all gone. I have no one. I had to go be with them. Please forgive me.
You have no right to do such false. For the life that you had wasn't yours. This is your punishment.
Please. No!
That's not exactly a question, right? That's more like a statement or like a AI slop. What was the question? Am I missing something? I don't understand. The fucking question. Next.
Genuine question for atheists. Nobody actually knows what happens after death, so it must be a possibility to you that God exists. What are you gonna do if you die and realize Christian were right?
Okay, so now that's a question which I like. I like questions and I like answering questions. So what happens after death? It's self-explanatory. I die. After I die, well, I die. Stop. That's it. Nothing more. Probably if my family or someone who's living decide to bury me, they will bury or they burn me or whatever. That's what's going to happen. After I die, I just die. Gone. And if the God exists and the God of Christianity is real, rather than answering the question itself, I would like to ask a question. What if Hindu gods are real? What if Odin is real? So, like, what the fuck you gonna do if the other gods are real, which are not in your religion? So that's mean you two coming down with me, buddy.
Here we go. Hello.
This is a sincere question to my atheist friends.
Perfect. On behalf of your atheist friends, I am happy to answer. Fire away, my dude.
How dare you? How dare you, this Emma Thorne, telling me she will answer for me? No. On behalf of atheists, you don't answer, okay? I will answer for myself. Thank you so much. I am an individual who can answer for myself, okay? You don't have to answer for me. Let's see what this great man question.
Do you believe that everything that is made of matter, like you and I, responds to the laws of physics like gravity, motion, thermodynamics?
It does, yeah.
And those things are deterministic. Wouldn't that mean that every single thing you are, is ultimately deterministic?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Excuse me? You know what? I can answer this question in a very theoretical physics way, with mathematical equation, but you wouldn't understand. Okay? So whatever Emma Thorne give the answer, that's my answer, okay? Whatever she said, her answer is my answer, okay? In this question, we are in together, okay? We are a team. So, next question.
Serious question for atheists. If morality is subjective, what makes murder objectively evil?
Who the fuck said murder is evil? I didn't say murder is evil. Okay? I never said murder is evil. Yes, Morality is objective, but I'm just saying my opinion as a great philosopher of 21st century. Morality is objective or subjective, whatever, but subjective. Yes, morality is subjective, but some moral ideas are better than others. Oh, I'm gonna get hate for that answer too. Some are better than others, or some this one better than others. No, you've been brainwashed by these fucking white people. Oh my god, leave me alone. Just blame whoever brainwashing me. Don't tell me anything. Okay, so let's go back to the murder, right? In itself, killing someone is, yes, surely it's wrong, but it depends on the person who's dying. Like, let's suppose you are killing Adolf Hitler. I don't think it's morally a bad thing, you know. Let's suppose you are killing a rapist. I don't think that's a morally a bad thing either. It depends. So the murder, it's okay as long as I agree with it, okay? So I never said murder is evil, okay? So the next question.
So I've got a question for atheists.
Then you're in the right place, my friend. What's up?
There are atheists who make their entire account about being atheists. Like, if I'm a religious person, I want to share the gospel. But what's the point of just being atheist and, like, just sharing a view on that?
Oh,
See, she's speechless. Okay? Yeah. Answer that question, Emma. Why? But she did answer. If you want to see her answer, you can watch her video. In my video, I will not answer that question because, well, I will answer that question. I'm not making atheism or whatever. It's my whole personality. My whole personality is being very smart and being a theoretical physicist and evolution biologist, self-proclaimed, and a greatest philosopher of 21st century. Atheism is just a little part. It's not a huge concern. But the problem is, every fucking person asks, oh, what is your religion? Oh, what is your religion? If I say I'm an atheist, oh, why you an atheist? Oh, you don't mean, oh, you don't, like, shut up. Okay, if you don't want me to talk about atheism, stop asking me stupid fucking question, okay? Next.
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, science somehow proves that God exists, that Jesus is God, and that Christianity is objectively true.
So, if the science proved that the God existed, and again, one true religion is his religion, not all the other religion. Let's go with that. What am I going to do? Nothing, honestly. Nothing. Yeah, just because, you know, they are racist, I'm not going to be a racist, okay? That's not how I roll. Just because they are sexist, I'm not going to be a sexist, okay? Just because the guy in the sky exists, that doesn't mean I'm just going to follow every command, okay? I will, I guess I will pack my bag to go to hell, okay? I will meet people like Socrates, Friedrich Nietzsche, probably Emma too, and many other religious people who are not in the right religion. Next question.
hello.
Questions for atheists. I'm
Perfect,
Christian.
but
When did
far
you
away.
decide to be an atheist? What do you believe happens when you die? What if you're wrong and there is heaven?
Wait.
Without God, where do you get your morality from?
Stop. She's fine.
Okay, that's not a question, that's a 4 question. Anyway, I will answer all the 4 questions because I'm a kind, nice, and a very smart person. Did I mention I'm smart? Okay. So, the first question is, when did I decide to be an atheist? Oh, I did not woke up one day and thought, you know what? I think I'm going to be an atheist. Oh, that's not how it's happened. I would say it's probably happened because of South Park. I think, yeah, it's most likely that the South Park put the seed on my head, and I came across this stand-up comedian called Bill Maher. Oh my God, I'm gonna get a Bill Maher bootlicker now. He's nice, okay, he's funny. So I think those two were the main things. And yes, I even before that I had my own question with it, because whenever I read these books, I have problem with it. Even as usually around like 15 to 16, at that time I slowly became this genius, philosophical genius. So the next question is, I already answered what happened when I die. I just die. That's what happened. What if I roam, and if there is heaven? Well, like I said, I will pack my bag and get ready to go to hell. Yes. Now that's the last question she asked. Is a very good question. Without God, where do I get my morality? That's a really nice question, I'm not gonna lie. So where do I get my morality from? I get my morality from the air. That's right. See, the thing is, I think morality is something is evolving, right? Like for example, let's talk about veganism, right? I'm not a vegan myself. I'm not even a vegetarian. I eat every meat out there. If it tastes nice, I eat. But there is an argument to be made that animals, like for example cow, pigs, even chicken, they do have their brain, in their brain, that part make them feel pain and fear and all that stuff. So as of right now, there are some people who consider this is to be immoral, but majority of us, we see it as a necessary thing, because as human being we need protein and stuff. So who knows, maybe in the future that's something we will think killing animal also will be immoral. So like few years ago, being gay or homosexual was considered an immoral act, a sinful act. To this day, most people believe that's a immoral act, but things are changing, morality, I think, evolved with generation to generation, and it's like how the people like Plato got his morality, how the people like Aristotle came up with morality. It's a very good question, but I'm not very well educated on this fact. But I would definitely love to answer this question. But as of right now, I get my morality from what it feels right and what it feels wrong to my heart, and it's in the air, right? I know if I like slap someone, they probably don't like it. So it's like that. Yeah. So these are the question and my profound answer to this question. If you like my answers, oh my god, people gonna hate this video too. I don't know, for some reason I'm attracting the wrong kind of audience. YouTube algorithm is effectively suggesting my videos to people who will actively dislike my videos, actively like hate my opinion. Okay, please YouTube, do better. Okay, suggest to someone who will like my video. Anyway, that's the today video, and if you like, check out Emma. I will leave the, you know what, I will not leave her name in the link in the description. Like, fuck, she already have lots of subscribers. Check me, check my channel. Okay, subscribe to me, forget about her, she's not that important. Okay, so yeah, if you like this video, subscribe, and that's the video. That's the end, and cheers.